Alright guys, we got another one for you here. This one is going to be my daily routine and basically what I do to make the most of my money. So, my start date for Atlas Earth, we're going to go full into Atlas Earth right now. We're going to keep it short though. 10/3/23 is when I started, so I am nearly a full year into it. I have made a total of $140.85 on rent, cashed out 105 of that, and put 33 back into it for more Atlas bucks. Sitting at the 290 parcels with 21 hours and 5 badges. The calculator spit this out at me. I'm getting 2.4 cents per ad watched. If there's a 50 times SRB, super rent boost, that would be 8 1/3 cent per rent or per ad watched. And I am making $237 per year super rent boost with the times 50 and regular rent boost for the other times. Basically, I've decided to put in $50 every 3 months for the for the Atlas Explorer Club. Even though I am cutting into my profits on that 237 and only down to 37, I am actually hoping within the next year to turn my 290 parcels into over 1,000. And once I do that, once I make $500 to $600 per year, I will stop paying into Atlas Explorer Club, unless I use the actual in-game money from PayPal to buy it, and then I will no longer have to pay in from my paycheck. But moving on to the video, we do have. Oops. I guess it is this one. Did not mean to get that in there. So, 9:01, first thing in the morning when I woke up, I jumped into stocks. I sold anything that had a profit. And I did decide to take almost all of my money out of stocks. I've got $100 in there, and I'm buying 5 different stocks to hopefully buy me some playroom to make a sale per day. Now, if I do that, I do help my daily bonus, and if all of them are in the red, then I'll just sit and hold, because if I lose 20 bucks, what's 20 bucks really? And after we got done with that, we moved directly into Atlas Earth. Since it's first thing in the morning and I woke up after my rent booster has vanished, I had to watch 6 ads. But directly after doing that, I jumped straight into Bitcoin miner. And I did start on level 1 because the day for my daily routine actually starts the night before. I watch all my ads before bed. I make sure I sell my Bitcoin miner. That way it's level 1 when I wake up. And I can do 2 levels when I first wake up. Or 2 full rounds when I first wake up. And then only 9:15, 15 minutes in, I've checked my stocks, I've checked my Atlas Earth, and Bitcoin miner, and now I have moved on to coin. I just log in, collect my stuff, and move on. And with the timestamp here saying 11:41, that would be right before I clock into work. 20 minutes till, I was sitting in the parking lot, and I decided to look to see if anything was sellable. This one did have a profit. It's 471 bid at 472 market price, so I'm only 4 cents less than what it said I was going to profit, and I was not paying attention to what that total was as far as overall profit. But when I was doing the recording, I saw that there was a guaranteed profit of some sort. I want to say it was probably 20 to 30 cents. And then directly after selling that, I'm actually trying to buy high ones at the moment to see if they turn out any better than the small ones. And really it could be 50-50, and it could just depend on how good of timing or guessing that you have. So directly after that, still on my lunch break, I go in, check Bitcoin miner, and I just zoom right through that. There we go. Oh, and let me back that up just a second. As I said, I don't know if I did say this or not, because this is the second time I've tried recording this, but my notifications have not been notifying me that I can pay out. So now I do my payout whenever I do my daily login collection. That way there's no question whether I have cashed out or not that day. And I don't have to waste time trying. And now on my lunch, I'm looking at 283 parcels, 700 Atlas bucks, and a perfect amount of squares to make a perfect rectangle for my at-work land. Now that I've gotten that up to that amount, we're going to watch our ads and then move on to the next item, which would be, guess what? Bitcoin miner again. You're going to want to hit this thing several times a day, just as much as Atlas Earth. They both take about the same amount of time, 5 to 10 minutes for Bitcoin miner, maybe 10 to 15 for Atlas Earth, depending on how quickly you get those ads closed. And after Bitcoin miner during my lunch break, we then move to the coin app again. It says ready to collect, 22.45. Not a bad one. I did try to collect my HODL rewards. Unfortunately, they had not hit yet, so I had to wait for another time. And let's see here. We did do... Yeah, I think I did end up selling LLY. I was just going in here to double check to see what the date was and if it was going to cost me a day trade, which overall it was going to. And LLY at 40 cents, being that I have roughly, a fifth of a share. It's hard to tell because of the fast forward. But anyway, we go back in and go into Bitcoin miner one last time after work. And I am still actually in the parking lot at that time doing this before I even go home. And then once I go home, any game I want to play in order to make money, it is up to me. But that is what I do for my daily routine. And as far as my extra cash that I have stashed to the side from Bitcoin miner, I have $8.01. From my Atlas Earth, we saw we had $2. From my coin app in Coinbase, and this actually is probably Bitcoin miner and coin app combined. I'm currently holding 752 on crypto. Basically, I've cashed out. I'm waiting for a higher amount before I cash out of Coinbase because there is the withdrawal fee. And when you do that, the higher you go, it is a higher fee. But if you do many small ones, you're going to end up paying more in fees overall. So I'm just letting that sit there. Other than that, upside, when you... Oh, I guess I got to make sure I sign into the right one. Let's go with Apple, see what it says. Sorry, sometimes if you don't log into it for a little bit, it logs you out. There we go. I have $6.28. If I wanted to, I could take it directly to my bank account. I could take it to PayPal, or I could even turn it in for more money off of my gas. It's really up to you. But I'm just trying to keep stores of extra cash handy. That way, if one day I need $20 or $10, I'll have it. I'll be able to cash it out, use one of my Lightning transfers for Coinbase, and then transfer it out to PayPal immediately. This one I would pay out immediately. I'm fairly certain. It might be 2 or 3 days, though, because I have not actually done a cash out on this yet. But one day we will. Other than that, if you want to do that for your daily routine, and then decide if you want to try for the daily on the Win Real Cash Lucky Match, try to hit that top 2, get $2 or $5 a day. Or if you don't feel strongly about that, try your luck with 8-Ball Strike. Play some games, win some coins, use those coins to make some money. And unfortunately, the money you make from coins is bonus money, so you have to gamble it again. But once you hit a winning streak into the bonus money games, That is when you cash out, and then you take 5, 10, whatever dollars you can get, because the more you play, the more likely it is to lose it. With that being said, be smart, be responsible, and good luck.